Hello and welcome, fellow video game enjoyers. Once again, we join Miss Little in a deep dive into her strange, bizarre, fragmented mind. And tonight, we have a old friend to pay a visit. Someone we know quite well from the first game, in fact. Although they may looking forward to see us. Just bear with me for a minute as I set this up. Alright, just gonna make sure we have no strange changes in resolution. So, I mentioned an old friend just now. Does this set piece remind you all of anything? Well, if you were paying attention to the last Alice stream and where we were going from the Oriental realm, this is what currently remains of Queensland. And who awaits us? The Red Queen herself, whose ass we royally picked. Quite astounding, isn't it? I mean, Queensland has certainly seen better days, but now it just resembles Lord Red from Dark Souls 3. It's got that same world falling apart vibe. Well. Talk about a warm welcome. Yeah, best we not stay in place too long. As much as I would like to stick around and collect any extra goodies. It's a very tight jump you want me to make right from the get-go. But that just means I don't have any collectibles to worry about. Possibly. It's down the ear. I hope I'm not sequence breaking this level immediately. But then again, it does seem like you can just make the jump should you want to. Alley-oop. There's quite a few of the events. Well, an alternate pathway that net you some teeth to trouble. These lads not a problem at all. Not with our beefy, extra strong Vorpal blade. And I actually did a little bit of editing offline, because there are ways to improve the game's looks and performance. So hopefully we can get a pretty crispy, consistent 60 FPS from now on. That, and you may notice that the shadows now look even better than they did. All thanks to some pretty basic editing. Can I get that snout? Alley-oop.
I do support the monarchy, in principle. I'm sure the Queen is very good at what she does, whatever that is. But is she not a person, just like ourselves?
Very much so, and that's a sentiment that's pretty much stayed that way throughout the centuries. Like, even up till now, most folks consider the royal family simple celebrities, if anything.
This is the worst I've seen yet. This man has no dick.
Hello, Dine, and congratulations on being the first person to activate that sub notification. I did update them recently, so there's a few new ones added into the mix. How are you doing tonight, my friend? All is well, I hope. It's time for a riddle.
Alice, riddle me this. What comes next in the sequence? 1, 3, 4, 7, 11.
Oh boy, math. My favorite kind of puzzle. So I need to notice the pattern here. 2 odd numbers, an even one, 2 odd numbers. So I assume an even one would come after that. So it could be 18, unless there's like a constant value that is added on top of it. So like 2, 1, 3, 4. 2, 1, 3, 4. I think it's gonna be 18.
Excellent.
Yep, that's simple. You don't want to do that. For the most part, math in school just it literally caused me to cry in class at some points. I'm not even kidding. I was just so terrible at it. I would be on the verge of tearing my hair out in pretty much every science class, be math, physics, chemistry, but whenever anything pertaining to humanism would come up, so language lessons, history, sometimes geography, I feel at home. Ah, I see that the card gods had a makeover. Surprise, He-Man! I have become a regular enemy in American McGee's games. Yeah. No joke, they just look like a very flat Skeletor. A bit of symbolism going there too, with their signature icons missing. don't even seem to be trying to put up a fight. Like they're shells of their former selves. Ah, it's the, well, it used to be the chess piece kingdom. Is that our friend, the, Red King? Or did we ally ourselves with the other color?
In ruins, but you're no better off.
Yep, the red one.
When you defeated her, I tried to reclaim the castle, but I was set upon by her monstrosities. The malignant royal bitch still reigns.
I'm here
Wow,
to petition
language.
her. I must get inside.
I'm the one who's doing the swearing here,
The
buddy.
only way in is through me. Sacrifices must be made.
Those who say so usually mean they should be made by others.
Cynicism is a disease. It can be cured. Once inside, beware of the outsized killer who patrols her domain. Never confront him. He is invincible. Now, cut me loose. I'll show you the meaning of sacrifice.
There is indeed a cure for cynicism, and it is a good whacking. It's literally that nihilist when you try to kill the meme. I really can't get enough of these astounding visuals. This is even more incredible than the first game. And the castle in the original Alice was already quite wonderful. Although a lot more red, filled with lava. There she is, the real bee herself.
Every picture tells a story. Wouldn't tolerate a book without pictures when you were a girl.
That brings me back to that one Duke Nukem meme. I think it was Kino Fabio that started it. They call it the art of Sun Tzu, but I don't see any pictures. Piggy? Where is that ham? Uh-huh. Time to spice it up. Gotta get all that bacon.
Bearskin rug before the hearth, no deer antlers on the wall, no taxidermic abominations in the house. Demeans the creature's dignity.
Wow. Respect for Alice's father. Now that's a man who loves animals. Yeah, I'm of that same opinion that animal trophies kind of rub me the wrong way. It's one thing when you have to eat meat to survive, but glorifying animal murder in a way, we don't need to do that. Okay, I have a new means of progressing. And And I get some teeth out of it too. How are we standing in terms of upgrades? Yeah, have you noticed how even the menu now works perfectly fine? I also managed to fix the stutter just by editing a few lines. It's insane. Okay, so Vorpal Blade and Hobby Horse, top notch, top quality. For ranged weaponry, I tend to go with a teapot cannon. So yeah, let's get that spruced up. And now we can brew some green tea. I'm not much of a tea aficionado. Probably the most I ever enjoyed the drink was jasmine tea in a Korean restaurant. Something about that blend was the perfect sweetness without it overshadowing the natural flavor of the drink. Oh, she is very much alive. And a little anxious. Ew. No black goose, please. It's almost as if this castle is haunted. Well, it very much is. We got revenants and memories of events past roaming free. Uh-oh. Okay, that dude spells trouble. That might be the invincible champion the Red King hinted at.
I'm an idiot. Don Quixote had a better chance with his windmills, and without risk of decapitation.
A prudent exit is no less so for being hasty.
Well said, kitty cat. Oh, geez. Welcome to Resident Evil 2. Or 3. You get the idea. We have a pursuer on our tail. And, he hurts. Good lord, does he hurt. There is a memory somewhere here. Uh-huh.
A weapon's intended function is almost beside the point. Ultimately, it's only as good as the person who wields it.
I wonder at what occasion that quote arose. Not really something you want to tell your daughters by the campfire at night. Fireplace, rather. Or maybe campfire, when they were out enjoying a nice summer.
The Queen's Guardian rarely leaves his filthy lair, but you're special.
Yeah, I mean, the Queen is probably salty that I've been on her last time. When we last duked it out, the Red Queen hinted that her and Alice being two sides of the same coin, meaning that she's an extension of our personality, and her downfall would mean the end of us. It did not happen, but perhaps it was a slow process. So now, as she's deteriorated, so are we. It's finally catching up to us. All those issues that were still unresolved. Here comes the boy. How nice of you to give me access to Lower Palace grounds. Uh-oh. Time to run away. What the hell are you laughing at? Oh, that's why. Oh, he's not giving up. That gate is gonna... Yeah, it's coming up. Can we use you against your friends? Yes, sir. Buddy? Oh, he is gone. Step right over here, William. I think we need him to smash this wall for us. Just need to be closer. You? It's not going away. That's awkward. I can't really smash it myself. Do you have any other kind of attack that would do the trick? I'm afraid that you glitching out has caused a problem. gonna try one more thing. Nope. I'm gonna call that a bug and take another shot. Oh, come on, I picked up that bottle earlier. Wow. I really can't slack off, can I? Spin to win. Maybe if I get rid of you guys faster myself, that will spare me the grief. A little more of them keep coming. Yep. Our little buddy there. Because of script error. Well, sayonara. Time for me to bail.
Fine. Ignore her pledge to decapitate intruders only at your peril.
Tall cat. And remember, he's sitting. Oh. Ah, I see what's the gimmick here. Just gotta wait it out a little bit. Babies. Kill the babies. They are not of this world. I hear you, Piggy. And I see you, Piggy. Open up. Now, before I devour that basket, Yogi Bear style, let us recover all of our health. It's not often that we get a flower pod. Especially handy should we have to meet the executioner, which I'm sure that we will. I don't think he's one to give up easily. Whack. May as well stick to the hobby horse just for the OTG follow-up. Okay, we gotta get that nether. Easy peasy. Hey, now we're in Chess Kingdom. Move the pawn along the chessboard. The opposite pawn mirrors your movement. Complete the chess puzzle by getting both pawns to their goal at the same time. Rooks will block the pawn's path. Avoid the knights, as they will destroy pawns. Chess puzzle must be completed within the displayed move limit. So, very similar to what we've done. Except it's not a slide puzzle, so I'm okay with that. That's the kind of puzzle level that you can throw my way without giving me grief. Elementary school level logic. Oh, Piggy. Piggy. We are eating good tonight. Plenty of ham. Season up.
A locked room is little more than a cage, a prison by another name. I despise concealment of any kind.
I can only imagine how harsh the asylum must have been. Certainly worse than a locked room. Very much akin to a prison. Ah, another chase sequence. How lovely. Alright, here we go. Yikes.
Look for the queen, but remember, she also has eyes for you.
Yeah, no kidding. Some says she's stalking me. To be fair, I did invade her home again, but you know. Ooh. This one's got chainmail on. Alright. You know what the gimmick is. Strike him at the weak point. First up, I'm gonna focus on the small fries, just so I have more room to maneuver, but also they'll give me some health back, and I kinda need that at the moment. Looks like only I can get one swing in before the counter messes me up. I want to check out the other way. May not be too late yet.
Does not overstay. A perfect guest stays home.
What's that? Can you repeat yourself? You're sending me mixed signals, Queenie. Oop. It's gonna be a good way to get up to the platform. Oh, okay. Should have paid attention. I thought that would stay active longer. Oop. Well, this certainly helps because I can get the bottle. But what about getting to that door? Well, I guess I couldn't have just stayed there for too long.
Lovely service, beautiful music, closed caskets. Though I'm told your sister could have shown to advantage. The flames never got to her.
Yeah, just casually describe the funeral to a little stressed out girl. Alright, we already got quite a few goodies. With potentially a few more to boot. Uh-huh. How do I get rid of you? Not yet, it would seem. Might have to wait till the right time comes. Quite possibly have to get through an encounter first. I could have sworn I had a third hop in reserve. Hey. I'm not a fan of those things. Oh! You son of a... I didn't even notice those spikes. That's unfortunate. Oh.
A perfect guest does not overstay. A perfect
Talk about a
guest
harsh
serves
checkpoint. Or lack of thereof. Mental note, don't fuck up that fight.
Lovely service, beautiful music, closed caskets. Though I'm told your sister could have shown to advantage. The flames never got to her.
We're just gonna have to rush all this again. Now that I know the procedure is gonna be a tinge easier. Kinda sucks that I start up with only this much health. I do have an idea, however, how to potentially make this encounter a bit easier on myself. Here, how about you guys focus on Bunny? Just like that, yes. Ooh. Ow. Why did I have to do that follow-up? Alright, fine. It's time to go sicko mode. Something about hysteria mode Alice is quite upsetting. Okay, flower this way. But how do you get to said flower? I don't really see a way onwards. Not yet, at least. Oh. Ooh. Another petal location. Don't mind if I do.
There's no time to waste. There's no time at all.
Kill or be killed? The wasp return. And so do I. To kick some butt. Hello, Mr. Teapot. How about some of my tea? Doesn't really care. And now to clean house. One down, one to go. One to go. Thought you could guide. You were mistaken.
Come, Alice, don't dawdle. You've already missed the train.
Two more and I can have another health container. Watch out. Whoop.
To the royal guards of this realm, we are all victims in waiting.
Yeah. Where even were you?
Be afraid now.
I don't imagine I can kill him yet. Not unless the game says so. However, he can be... I was gonna say of mighty fine use to me, which he still can. But that's only if I don't screw up the dodge. And the jump.
To the royal guards,
Ah, there you were.
we are all victims in waiting.
How menacing.
Be afraid now.
Oh, you bet I'm gonna rely on you to take care of the lesser grunts. I see we're not quite done here. We are, however, near to the Queen's chambers themselves. This is the outer perimeter. Very bloody, very fleshy, just as I remembered. Let's try that again, because most of my projectiles miss for whatever reason. Much better. Use teapot cannon there. Oh, here. There. It seemed like it was pointing this way, which is why I didn't even question looking upwards.
She's aimless, shiftless, pointless.
bloody ooze. About as dangerous as the regular one. A simple palette swap. Still takes less time than to charge up an electric car. How topical.
Us, Alice! Save us, Alice! Don't leave us alone, Alice! Don't abandon us, Alice! Stay with us!
I wonder how much of it is a memory, you know, how much trauma-induced false memory. Because we tend to get mixed signals sometimes. I keep forgetting one important detail about the bounce pads. They do reset your amount of hops in the air, like so. It's a little strange and difficult to get used to at times. So just gonna wait for the peak of my jump and then follow up. Can I reach that from here? Most certainly. Bless you. Some branching paths.
Once the bounder followed me into the ladies at Waterloo Station. I had to call the attendant.
Creeps. A lot of them. No, I think I might be able to upgrade the teapot cannon again. Let's frickin' go. Now it resembles the iPod enemy with the color scheme. Yeah. Evil tea. Well, talk about a speedrun strat to get back to where I wanted to be. Nice. Okay, at least it didn't put me back. This one might be a bit tricky to get. That goodie up there in particular. It's gonna require a bit of backtracking on my part. Sweet. Masterfully done. Ooh, I may not be able to get up there though. From here. Oh, that's okay. Let's do that again. It is not okay. Never mind, it is. Thank you, based reset point. If there's supposed to be a time mechanism, it's not here yet. I may need to bring it up first. Speaking of, here. Oh shit. He's enormous. Large and in charge. Anytime you're ready to throw some fireballs my way. Now let the smacking commence. But not on me. Sometimes the dog just doesn't want to come out where I want it to be.
A reflection sometimes exposes more reality than the object it echoes.
Hint, mirror-based puzzles inbound. Getting really tired of this cat and mouse chase sequence. Alright, let me try that again. It's like I'm missing a move. Ah, I see. Or I don't. I need you to align with myself better. That could be it. Shit. They did here. I get the idea, but that one final move is the one that's screwing me over. Yeah. just gotta find the right place to get you stuck on. There we go. It's not as bad as playing the Jack Frost mini games in Nocturne, let me tell you that. Those later ones become particularly aggravating. Alice. Delicious flesh mounds. Always delightful when horror delves into the bodily aspect. It would appear the train has already left. Now, did I hear a pig anywhere? Or was it those two chumps snarling? Maybe. Regardless, I have found plenty of heart upgrade locations.
There's no time to waste. There's no time at all.
Survival run. Just stay alive long enough. Which, given what enemies we're facing here, but if I just run around. There's no point in fighting these guys. Oh wow. Those ghosts are still as annoying as ever. Enjoying the show, Heather?
Come, Alice, don't dawdle. You've already missed the train.
I know. Don't rush me. Jerk. Get ready for that Kubrick stir. Whoop. Metroid Space Jump. Well, I haven't played enough Metroid to relate to that, but I will have to say, in terms of jumping and air control, this is one of the better video games I've played. Especially compared to the first Alice game. It's not infinite. You have 3 follow-ups, plus some floating in between. But, effectively, you can jump around whenever you want, as long as the game allows. Show your face. Not really consistent with the punishes. Not at all. Yeah, what's inside the magical basket of goodies? That's right. More teeth. The Tooth Fairy would have a field day in this video game. It is in fact a Tooth Fairy's wet dream come true. Teeth are the currency in this game, which you use for weapon upgrades and such. I'm assuming it's teeth because dream-related symbolism. Cool. Ah. I see what's going on here. That's what we need the other side for. So without even looking, I made a good call from the get-go and picked the right path of progression first. Obligatory chase scene that haven't done in a while. No?
Only a few find the way. Some don't recognize it when they do. Some don't ever want to.
How deep? Yeah, not quite. I think I have a good idea. We're gonna need to do a little more in terms of shenanigans here. Hey. Perfect. You know what time it is? That's right. Drama center, here we come.
Lizzie hated locked rooms. Her room was further from the fire than mine.
It's like one of those
So could not have
Danganronpa
killed her. She never locked
final
her door.
cutscenes that
And
you put
besides,
together
she knew another
to
way out
close
of the
your
house.
argument.
Out of the window. Someone incapacitated or killed Lizzie, then locked her door, then took the lamp downstairs and started the fire to cover up their crime. Their plan was to kill us all.
Notice how Bumby is there, our psychologist. Hasn't been mentioned by name, but it's heavily implied. Who are we suspecting? Fog detected. Proceeding to deploy Pepper.
Confront what frightens or offends you. Reckless or insulting talk should never go unchallenged.
Some people would debate that line of thinking. I mean, I am of the opinion sometimes that there are certain cases where shit talking is not even worth bothering with, because it's just more trouble than it's worth. But there are definitely times when a good stern talking is much required. larger ruins for last. And in this case, the armored guard might be the optimal choice. Oh, camera! What the hell? Never underestimate hysteria mode. It's your last resort then. A good panic attack button. Well.
Food looms large in your dreams, Alice, but cake occupies a special place. Never rejected dessert, I suspect, nor tea if cake was on offer.
I mean, can you blame her? Cake is good. Recently I've seen one of those. This object has to go away out of the presented choices, and it was about cakes. A lot of people seem to dislike red velvet cake, and I'm like, what? It's like one of the most delicious treats I've had in my life. Pound cake, on the other hand, I'm like whatever about it, taste-wise, so I'd be fine with that being deleted. You know what's one treat that got mentioned on that list that I've never actually got a chance to taste in my life? Sweet potato pie. That's just a concept. Not known in this part of the world, or at least in my culture. But knowing how delicious sweet potatoes are, I'd die to at least try that once in my life. I'm not particularly happy to be back in the hedge maze. It was easily the worst area in the first game. Hopefully it does not overstay its welcome. I'm fine with the brief stint, but anything that requires a lot of going back and forth. Ooh, I tried that idea. That seems like where I should be. we go. And now it's for these flying douches. Come here. Please don't clip through the walls where I cannot target you. Oh, that is not a good place for him to be. I don't know if I can kill this little fella from here. Whew, thank goodness. If I needed to do ground follow-up, I'd be pretty screwed. Fortunately, I can't go back now because I missed my chance, but oh well. Oh man, whenever I would go to like a gourmet burger place, I'd always have sweet potato serving of fries on the side. They're absolutely scrumptious. I may have skipped some cutscenes by accident. I appear to be a giant now, for whatever reason. Well, giant Alice can attack by stomping or pounding. Attack the Queen's towers to expose her heart. Break down castle gates that block the way. You know, I was gonna make a kaiju joke, which works, but in the context of Alice, deviant art associations come closer to mine, and I kinda hate the internet for putting that into my mind in the first place. Speaking of burgers, I actually had burger steaks for lunch today, because, well, obviously on my diet I can't really indulge in carbs all that much, but the meat is still acceptable. It is minced beef after all. Seems like they brought out the artillery to fend off against Giant Alice. But they ain't enough to drive me away. stomp on these fools. Hell yeah. To hell with those tentacles. And fuck your towers.
It's only a flesh wound.
Nice Monty Python reference. Tis only a flesh wound. It's like a very upset child completely demolishing its playground. People be like, please step on me, Goth Queen, slay him, and then she approaches you like this. It might be, but I like the idea of her just being pissed off and tired with the Red Queen's shit. I mean, I'd be pretty annoyed after running away from a dude several levels in a row. It's a big army you have, Queenie. It'd be a shame if I completely destroyed it. They might be coming in infinitely, so here's what we're gonna do. Fuck this tentacle. And screw this tower.
Let us be. No need to go further.
She knows. She knows her days are numbered. And that's a fact check. Anyway, next tower. Out of my way, going through. Nope, we've gone too far to back off now. I don't think, however, we're gonna kill her per se. I mean,
Welcome visitor, return from whence you came.
we did come to talk,
Cease and desist.
and I have little use for her if she's dead. You know, it's just like that part in The Lord of the Rings, where we crush Sauron's tower. Usually I'm not supposed to just drink whatever you find in the streets.
You were once two bits of the same psyche. So where does that leave you?
Good question. Confused and
Go away.
shattered.
There's no reason to proceed.
His hand was slimy, Alice, like an eel from the Isis. And his name won't help. Bumby. If he ever qualifies, his bedside manner will require improvement.
This is the world's most fucked up slide, but I bet you anything, if something like that existed out there in the world, people would be all over it. Like, this would make an amazing amusement park attraction. I think I may have found all the gates in Queensland at this rate. I can see that I have to get those two tentacles to destroy the tower. The question is, when am I allowed to proceed? After I destroy the flash mounts, dueling of it. She got that swagger walk, that's for sure. Strutting like a cowboy about to bust open the saloon door. hear cannons, but I don't see any. And now for the final touch. Beautiful.
Righto.
That's an interesting cutaway. Well, here we go. I'm pretty sure I missed a few flop pedals along the way, so normally I probably have 3 by now. But you know, I'm sure it could beat the game without even getting any. Especially if you play it on the lower difficulty settings. Gets a little tough at times, but not ridiculously challenging. Well, I can't say I expected stomach acids. Ew. Are we sure we want to step on those? Okay. There's another card. And actually, I have enough currency to maximize the bot cam. Now it looks like an iPod, just straight up. Gorgeous. Like an antique family heirloom. So unless I get any new weapons, which I kind of doubt at this point, it's definitely less of an arsenal than in the first Alice game. Still very cool weapons, mind you, but you get less of a choice for sure. But yeah, if I don't get any new toys, I might as well just maximize the pepper grinder and that'll be it for them.
Everything has a season, Alice. A flower blooms and fades away. Memories, too, have a useful life. We should eliminate the ones that hurt.
Yeah, sounds like someone has an agenda when it comes to forgetting things. Especially those that might be inconvenient for him. We even have a complimentary fletched staircase. Someone out there has definitely, at least once, thought about making a meat house, and that prospect makes me uncomfortable. I mean, there's been creepypastas on the subject for sure, but consider some psychopath actually considering this. There she is. The big cheese herself, and here we're doing the cutscene walk. Hey, you're back in one piece.
I was expecting someone else.
You don't know your own mind.
It's nearly a complete stranger.
What you claim not to know is merely what you've denied. You've recaptured your vagrant memories. What are you doing with them? You once rejected my attempts to control our lives forcefully. But now you've allowed another to succeed in my role.
I won't miss your tentacles.
From one abuser to the next.
The hot, stinking breath and unyielding attention of a potent, unreasoning, unfeeling hellraiser? I don't think so.
Can you give me more than a warning? Caterpillar said you might help.
I'd need a better reason to respond than what's currently on offer.
If you don't, we're all doomed.
Not doomed, forgotten. I may survive here, but you're finished. You see the pattern of destruction? I know you do. The train is trying to destroy all evidence of your past, and especially the fire. Now, who would want that? Who benefits from your madness?
The destruction of Wonderland is the destruction of me.
Indeed, and vice versa.
I've set it in motion. I can derail it. This is good for me. I'm not insane. I didn't kill my family. I am fine. I'm not mad.
You are not fine.
I mean, not guilty.
No.
What's happening? What are you doing?
The train must be stopped, but there's more to do. Your view conceals a tragedy. The whole truth you claim to see eludes you because you won't look at what's around you.
There is no
Excuse me, I did not agree to be bored.
madness.
My professional opinion, madness is often a treatable disease, though perhaps not in this case.
Authority must be obeyed, or it must be overthrown. Cruel to be kind, that's my technique, as they say. But she's as mad as a hatter, poor dearie.
Worst is over, and over, and over. Forget it, Alice. Forget it.
Can't distinguish reality from illusion? Remember your last journey? An elephant never forgets where she left her trunk. When traveling by train, a valise, never bigger than your head.
Oh wow.
I may be wrong.
She is absolutely out of it.
Down this path of primordial ooze and sideways.
Indeed, Doctor, well demanded, I'm sure. I mean to say, it's very hot in here. I mean to say, fuzzy. And she's no helping. Oh no, no help at all.
Humiliation, I say. I approve your release, and back you come like a bad penny. Reputation in ruins. People talk, Alice. I'm an old dog, ready to bone. Don't you know? Loyalty. You must never run away from home. Stay, Alice. Sit.
So the third Alice game that is heavily into a conceptual phase, and American McGee has teased a lot of artwork and development bible on his Kickstarter. They are related to an installment taking place during Alice's asylum years, so if that ever comes out, we may actually get even more insight as to her troubled, demented past. I'm pretty sure there was a section like this in Condemned Criminal Origins. And it was pretty spooky. I wish Condemned 2 wasn't a console exclusive. I mean, I could probably get the PS3 emulator running again, just so I can try that out, but it'd be so much better if it was properly released on Steam.
If it isn't what's her name from the Idiot's Ward.
Yeah, it's Alice. Uncle Clive's lunatic.
The instruments
Hey,
are
it's the two Fastos I clobbered in the first game.
Gives the troubles more space. Just the thing for your stone of madness. Good for seizures too, maybe. You must be as sick of those as I am hearing you whinge about them.
That screw is not even going to her head, I'm sorry to say. You know what, maybe it's for the best. Can you believe there was once an era that lasted a very, very long time where lobotomy was considered a creditable medical procedure? Yeah, just drill a hole in the skull, nudge a small part of the brain. I'm sure that will set things straight. Wind up those gears as they should be.
Some mental conditions are relieved by bloodletting. Doctor thinks it won't be effective against your symptoms, but I am at the end of my tether, and these leeches need the work.
A baker's dozen, nurse. Let me put them on her.
No, me. I can make them hurt.
Silent Hill called. It wants its staple theme back. See, with bloodletting, I can kinda get the reasoning behind it, because, well, even nowadays, you still sometimes need to filter the patient's blood to get rid of some toxins. It's just that we kind of went beyond using animals. That may or not be a little too eager to gobble up your bodily fluids.
I know.
Which way's up and which way's down?
I was gonna say,
No prayers.
don't interrupt. If I
Go
can't...
to the lavatory.
Maddening.
Yes, you are. But what am I?
I'll give
A
you...
present? You shouldn't. I've nothing for you.
And I'm supposed to be the crazy around here.
A Felix feline.
What? Where? Is the fox among the pigeons? Sly devil.
Moved out of the hen house then? What?
Madness.
Come now, Alice. Am I not to be as much honored and obeyed as the Queen? Is that asking too much? I want what she wanted. Give yourself over to that. Trade the tentacles for the train. It's altogether a better ride. It's that or back to Rutledge.
Never a kind word or reward for services rendered. Don't I deserve a bit of luck? Don't piss on what's right now. And to me, I say, brought you out.
Now that is a
Asylum.
textbook definition of a
Now
witch,
you go
right here.
back on your own accord.
Baba Yaga
I
looking
told your mother, dear.
ass.
You're a distant and stubborn child, too
Oh my.
content in her own world. Young women
Ma'am.
need to leave their wonderlands. The real world is
She got
not
them.
so wonderful. You'll need to grow up. Perhaps some more time in care.
You look decent enough, but appearances deceive. I know you for an unstable and violent person. I can't say I'm surprised you've been incarcerated in the asylum again. A long stay under supervision would serve you right.
Certainly puts the original American McGee's Alice end sequence to perspective. Ends on a happy note, us leaving the crazy house, and well, all has happened between that and Man's Returns. Turn for the worse, I'd say. God. Guys? I think I may have to be looking for pieces of paper. And then a tall, lanky, faceless man in a suit is gonna start stalking me. The true horror.
Help, Alice! We need your help! Don't desert us!
No. Stay away, Chucky.
Why do you suffer? The Queen's tyranny is just a memory. She has no power over you, does she?
Our enemies come and go, but now a new evil reigns, and this fiend's malevolence has eclipsed the conquered queens.
Dead. More transitions than in a human Nikki game. Zone to zone. Hey! New setting. And new fancy dress. Literally a doll in a dollhouse. So this is the last major area in the game, and after that we're moving on to the episode finale. So gotta say, we made some pretty hefty progress up until now. Might be able to wrap this up tonight if I'm swift enough. Those. You. Revolting. So who wants to bet we're gonna have to fight some fucked up dolls, mannequins, and assorted enemies? Thematically relevant. What's up here? Let me check this passageway first. A lot of these are optional, but it's difficult for you to tell sometimes how to recognize them. There's a lever here, so that screams mandatory. Some fucked up furniture. Uh-huh. I smell the bacon. How convenient for all these to be labeled accordingly. Remember this guy? Yeah, he was a pain in the ass. Sure would be a shame if he came back.
Seek and ye shall find, they say. But they don't say what you'll find.
Who the hell keeps a piece of steak on display? Well, who am I to question Alice's fantasy world? Save us. Yep. Gotta have the spooky clown. Poor gingerbread man. They did nothing to deserve this. Does not feel like throwing. Oh, there we go. As soon as that arm comes off, then I can pound him.
The unstable are more than merely mad. They have other parts. The doll maker will deprive them of what remains of their deranged souls. They need care.
I know their pain. I would assist, but is sanity required for the job?
A limited quantity. You're not mad enough to be rejected. You're like them. Of them, in a way, but not them. I should say not us. For I'm them, but you're on your way. The way is clearly marked.
I believe I know that way, and I'd rather not travel further along it.
He's here, you dimwit. Get inside.
I don't think we get a choice in the matter. As if I haven't seen enough evil babies in this game. Okay, that's even more upsetting. I can't slam her on the butt because that's the invincible spot. It appears I have to burst the chest cavity. Yep. Wow, how am I bad at dodging that? What did that say? While the dog is breathing fire? What do you mean breathe fire? Okay, the knife is better. Does touch cooker work? Wow. Destroyed.
It's well known that he who eats with the devil must have a very long spoon.
I have not heard that saying before. Is the spoon length a warning that you need to keep your distance? Weird proverb, but I can see the reasoning behind it. Hey, look! It's Humpty Dumpty.
I've heard self-reliance is a virtue. Now you've heard it.
Asshole. I love that cat. Yeah, I think I'll stick to the 9 for now, unless I need the OTG from the hobby horse. It's just killing enemies faster.
Every child has a purpose. It is the beholden duty of knowing adults to fit every young person to her calling.
Boy, I sure love my sweets laid with cockroaches. Ain't nothing like a bit of crunch with your pudding. fucked that up royally. Not coming in close. Okay, now we need to get back there. See another memory, so may as well grab it for prosperity's sake. No reason not to.
The proofs are legion. Every creature has a purpose. It is my sacred duty to fit every young person to a calling, be it for ornament or use. Read your history. Read your mythology.
Someone here has a god complex. And is the borderline psycho. I got distracted by the pickups. No, that's not quite it. Let's go away for a bit. Oh. It's a very long glide I have to make. Got it. Oh, there's the fire breath. As if you weren't disgusting enough already. Gotcha. Not quite. Need to take a better approach. As you can see, the platforming has gotten a little more intense in this level. Hear a pig. You know what they do with piggies in this neck of the woods. Is that hog? That's off limits. Shit. Oh. Okay, I'm not done yet. To just get all the way through. I wouldn't be surprised, Dine. I mean, if anything I've learned from playing SMT3 and observing some of Atlas's enemy designs in their other games, they also like to fuck with the player with some pretty gruesome and unsettling looks. Here comes a girl's best friend, not. I should have done that. Let's think here, but I'll have an easier time killing her. Come on, face me. Gotcha. Look at that. Faster than with the hobby horse. Never underestimate the Vorpal Blade. Just like in the predecessor, it holds great value all the way through. Where's the bacon at? Oh, sneaky. Extremely elusive. It was a worthy camouflage attempt. Tried to pull a prop hunt stunt on me.
Dr. Wilson's not fooled Alice. Discipline must be maintained. Cleanliness is optional. Whatever you've imagined about electrical current, it's not half of it. It can be a persuasive teacher, strict mind, demanding.
You know, as someone who works with electricity on a daily basis, shock therapy? Questionable. Shit's kinda fucked up. Let's try that again. One little gripe I have is that it's so easy to go for that air current. Like, you need to position yourself first, dead center, before it begins filling up in the air like so. Also, like, this is not where I want to be. There we go.
You're not a cat,
fun life is your allotment. Please be more careful with the carving.
Yes, mother. As you can see, I become somewhat of an expert when it comes to handling a knife.
What is truly sought is most often found, if it is findable.
I'm gonna have to play a little waiting game here. No. I don't need enemies here to make this even more frustrating. Don't have a wide window, do I? Oh. That was strange. Is it just for these two teeth? Nope. That's where the piggy is. Thank you for that. We have to make it to the top then. Make use of that air current. So. It's like a fun house, except with killer dolls. And these things. Oh, transition. Oh boy. Time for another block hunt. Screw those little worms. By the looks of it, I need to find like 4 blocks. That's how you do it. Just rush it. If Decarabia was a hand, or simply put, Vampire Hunter D reference. Wait a minute. No, that one had lips. Alright, that's 2 of them. Would that be enough, or do I have to grab more? And from this point onwards, I would have to backtrack, which doesn't really make sense. Maybe it's possible. Oh, wait a minute. Some shenanigans going on here. Alright, that's 3. But none yet. One more block eludes me. open here. Nothing here. Just double check. Can't jump on top of these, so that's out of the question. So there has to be one more block inside the building. Question is, where is it hiding? Yep. Yes, very much so. Not a fan. Whoa. Now that's an enemy name. And a half. Let's see if it lives up to its name. So far, it hasn't gone on my nerves, so... It better stay that way. You know what? Since I have to deal with more aerial enemies... never mind, I'm missing a few more teeth. But that will come shortly. A little extra bit of damage will help. Fucked up how it's a helicopter using its legs as a propeller. Going up.
There's a tool for every task. Even the humble funnel has a special job. How would you get gin from a barrel into a bottle?
It's always about drinking with this woman. Always. What do we have here? Ah. Now that is a welcoming sight.
Oh, Alice, riddle me this.
Get me what you got, Cat.
The one that uses it never knows that he's using it. What is it?
Now that's a blast from the past. A coffin.
You never cease to amaze.
I mean, even among the other choices, it's just the most obvious one. Here we go. Let's see what do we gotta do here. It's a very delicate procedure. Can't really fluff it up. Although I was close. Oh, that's gonna be so annoying. Basically need to reach just about the right momentum. Pretty much make sure that every single time I'm jumping from platform to platform at the peak of my height. Just so I can land a clean, well, landing, but then this happens. So yeah, even though I praise this game for its good air control, and one of the more pleasant experiences in platforming I've had, games that heavily rely on this feature, it still has its shortcomings. There, I almost got screwed over by a platform above me. Ugh. I would have loved it if they didn't overlap. That only it's more unnecessary grief for me. But what if I would just climb here? Also works, doesn't it? Yeah, but I didn't think of that.
Looks like a perfect fit, and I'm a perfect judge. Time to put your new noggin to use.
Hmm? Oh. New 2D platformer just dropped. Where we are the baby head playing some weird Mario Galaxy rip-offs. Oh. I have very limited control over this. I can only go forward and backwards. Hold X to charge, release to fire. Ah, okay. Not quite. If we'll get it. You know, if we're gonna do first person, then maybe with a better camera angle. Because I can't see shit. down. Something tells me this ain't gonna be the last of those. My guess would be another 2 times, maybe? Ow. Burning my bum on just about every boiling puddle. Okay, now is the perfect time for a pepper grinder upgrade. Red Hog. Extra spicy. Okay, those spikes have to be down. Go through here. There's the hog. I think we'll take care of it while we're here.
I was required to identify your family in the Oxford morgue. Your sister was completely recognizable. I can't say the same for your parents.
Yeesh. I get a lot of time. Make my run, do I? Beware the meat grinder. I get it, babies, they're evil. I need to make it even more obvious.
Be careful, Alice.
Wow. rare, straightforward piece of advice. Strange. Creepy. No, I'm just gonna let the crushers do their work. Why not? Sometimes they don't go all the way through, and that's my safe zone. Two switches now, so Bunny will have to take one. Me the other. Yep. Spooky. I feel this section of the game is just a natural follow-up to what we see in the Asylum backstory. Let's psychology theme, ancient diagrams, dolls, babies. You're not fooling me, game. That's not a happy train ride. That is a ride to hell. This doom train we've seen all across the game. Come on. Show your face. I'm not doing any platforming while they're harassing me. Okay, that gives me a 2. There's another memory.
All those undergraduates waiting for a word from Papa. Might I hold the tea cosy, sir? Might I pour, sir? Bunch of toadies.
I'm gonna need to prop that up higher so I can make the jump. That ain't it. I assume we have to go that way. Where even am I? Ah, here. Maybe if I throw the rabbit on top of it. No. I cannot do it in the air either. It's definitely gonna be here. No other option. It's down here. Platform leading me up in case I fall down. What do you mean a boost? So I do it from here. No. Over here. Go around. Getting up there is easy, but that side, that's a different story altogether. Can kind of make it if I make a very tight jump. Yeah, it has to be on point. Ooh. We've pretty much reached the pinnacle of complex platforming this game throws to you. The kitty gloves are off. Whoops. Thank you, base invisible platform. Hang on a minute. There's a very fucked up but dapper looking crow. Another one. Alright, more spikes. How do we get around said spikes? Like so. Don't get much room for error. That's for sure. Case in point. It's like some sort of sadistic maze of death and gruesomeness. Not out of line with what the game has been throwing all the way through. American McGee's ass knows what it stands for. It's there to invoke feelings, and those feelings are of dread and despair. Open up. Come on. Kinda on the nose, huh?
Threats, promises, and good intentions don't amount to action.
what do we have here? Secrets, that's what.
Damaged people feed on the emotions of others, their strengths and weaknesses.
Like this slimy bastard. Uttering such statement. Primary example. Hey, another health upgrade awaits. Part of it.
There's no time to waste. There's no time at all.
I hate these fish. Stop freezing me. You bastards. Fuck. Alright, you asked for it. Cool. Just get tucked right into swing.
There's no time to waste. There's no time at all.
Still hate those giants. They will fuck you up if you're not careful. One of them remains. Two. None. Much better. Just this little douchebag. Dead. Oop. Never mind. A new challenger comes out.
Come, Alice, don't dawdle. You've already missed the train.
Oof. That's halfway in. Yeah, just based on the
Damaged people
pickups.
feed on the emotions of others, Alice. Their strengths and weaknesses.
I would say we've probably 50% of this chapter. We're gonna have to be there at some point. I'm not looking forward to it. Six, 666, the number of the beast.
The undiscovered guilty and the wronged innocent share similar fates. Prisons and chains have many forms.
Yeah, now I need to go back down, I imagine, and be able to enter that little fun area. Oh yeah. Questionable hitboxes. Much. Look, I was knowing we were close that. Lovely. Get some leniency, but that's when the platform is not moving. Look at that hair go. Laurel really does it. The secret lies in the right hair conditioner to keep it wavy. I have a hunch that soon enough we'll do another 2D section with the dog head. You don't just pull that off once, as proven by the other gimmicks that were recycled at least once. Kind of a big platforming stretch. Oh, let me stretch my back a little bit. Oh shit. I think when I was taking a nap earlier, I wasn't laying in bed properly. Oof, oof, oof. That's smarts. You affect that one. Sound here, just so I have a understanding of layout. Not a whole lot. I guess if you fall off, then that's your recovery point. So long story short, hop back here. Then make a... Oh, come on. It's missing so little. Should have been the first try. Let's pretend it is. So now I have to go through there. Gotcha. Son of a... Baby Jesus died for your sins. Was it really worth it, though? That is arguable. There's the hog. And the bottle for my trouble. Almost enough sponduli of the teeth kind to boost the pepper grinder to full, and then fully upgrade the arsenal. I'm sorry, was there no death trigger there? Oh, did it put me... Yep. All the way. Back to the start of this platforming section. That was not very nice, I have to say. But, truthfully, it is getting kind of late on my end, so I'm thinking of leaving the remainder, however it might be, of the game left, like an hour, 2, I reckon, for another video. So we're gonna do the finale then, and depending on how much left I have really, then we'll do some bonus stuff perhaps. Because, yeah, I'm just feeling a little too tired right now. Long day at work. I did get a little bit of nap time earlier, but not nearly enough than I should. But anywho, thanks for dropping by. It's been a pleasure, as always. So, sometime this week, be it tomorrow, the weekend, we're gonna wrap this game up, and I might throw in something else if we have enough time. So, catch you all soon. Have a good one.